Growing a YouTube channel is really hard these days, but I grew my YouTube channel using how-tos. So this is how to grow your YouTube channel using how-to videos. Here we go. Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Alan Spicer, your YouTube certified expert. And if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, grow your YouTube channel, or push your brand out there to the second largest search engine on the internet, you should click subscribe. Start creating. The holy grail when it comes to YouTube is growth. Long-term growth, building your audience, getting more people in to see your videos to then hopefully snowball you in the future. More views, more subscribers. More views, more subscribers. But many of us when we first start had problems building that audience, finding people. You're looking at your stats and every day, oh, I got 10 more views. I've got 20 more views today. So I get about 10 views every day. And it remains static, and after a while you get a little bit disheartened. This is my trick on how I snowballed my growth using evergreen-based how-to tutorials. Number one, evergreen content. How-tos are the lifeblood of your long-term plan. If you want to grow immediately, right now, you want to go from 0 subscribers to 4 million tomorrow, this isn't the video for you. In fact, I actively suggest you click away. I've done a video up here that might help you with viral sensations. But if you're sensible and you have a mindset like me that is placed for the future and long-term sustainable growth, then you need to think about evergreen content. And this is how-to based. In my case, evergreen videos are those videos that you want people to search for today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, and still find you. In the case of this channel, there's 280 odd how-to tutorials in around about 22 months, all being how to use a certain feature, how to grow on YouTube, how to get more subscribers. It's the evergreen content that helps me grow on a sustainable basis every day and snowballing. In fact, in the last month alone, I've grown by 25%. That is 1,000 additional subscribers in just 2 months. Why? Because of evergreen how-to based content. 2. How-to content breeds loyalty. If you've come to me and you've searched for a specific thing, how to delete a video, how to delete a channel, how to create a custom channel URL, and you've been looking for forever and a day, but finally my tutorial helped you, you're gonna feel slightly more helpful, bonded, appreciative of me, my content, so you might subscribe. In fact, if you're a subscriber right now, ask yourself, how long have you been watching my tutorials? This tutorial might not be your cup of tea, but the last one was, and that's what made you subscribe. Maybe I put out 10 videos and only 3 are related to you, but because I helped you at one point, you feel a connection, you feel more loyal. It's the loyal subscribers that you want. It's the loyal subscribers that are your community, that get used to you, your furry face, and your cup of tea that may be hidden somewhere that you can't see. If you can hook people in, if you can help them, they become loyal to you, they'll be more willing to talk to you or ask you questions or come to you when they have another question in future. 3. Pick your niche. I've said this time and 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 time again to where I've got bored of it. A niche is your gold mine. The more specific a niche, the bigger the lump of gold you will find for you. If this channel was all about social media and I'm telling you how to do Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Etsy and Pinterest and YouTube, it gets diluted, it gets confusing, but this channel is dedicated to how you can expand from YouTube or related features to YouTube. Everything is very YouTube centric and will be for forever and a day. In the future, maybe I'll expand and do a little bit more, but right now you know exactly what this niche is, you know exactly what this channel is for. That's good for you, it's fantastic for the algorithm because they know who I am and they know what to suggest me against. If you can pick a niche, if you can boil down your entity into one thing, are you about teaching knitting? Are you about spiritual healing? Are you about how to do flat lay design? Hello, Crystal. Are you about expressing how brilliant it is to live in Arizona? Hello, Brookses. I mean, I'm gonna stop shouting out clients and stuff. The point remains, if you pick your niche, people know who you are, what you do, and They learn to trust you and your authority on that niche, rather than you being a scattershot kind of wishy-washy person that they're not quite sure what your next video is going to be about. The only way a large niche works is if you're putting out vast amounts of content. Can you really afford to put out 18 videos a week? No. Stick to one niche, put out 3 to 4 a week and you're sorted. 4. Write down your ideas. More specifically, if you're going to be the expert in this field, write down 20, 30, 40 videos, frequently asked questions that come to your mind. If you could travel back in time to when you first discovered the specific thing that you are skilled in, the specific thing that you will be teaching, whether it's a set game, whether it's a set skill, whether it is a set platform like YouTube, write down the questions that you would have asked yourself when you first started. So in my case, it could be as simple as how to open a YouTube account, how to create a custom channel URL, how to delete a channel, how to upload a custom thumbnail, how to do the banners, how to turn on certain features, languages, add subtitles, etc. Imagine you are teaching your best friend your most passionate hobby. So if it's a game, who is this character? How can you set up that? What's the best progression you can have? What features and functionalities should you add to that character? Is there certain weapons that you need to go and hunt? Or is there certain missions that you should do? Or you're a business person and you want to teach people how to do business, how to set up their business, how to find an investor for their business, how to write a business plan, what should be in that business plan, what funding do you need, how to find a venture capitalist, etc, 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 etc. Imagine you are teaching your friend or yourself in the past, and all that information that you would have loved then, because there's people out there right now that are in your shoes that are looking for that video, which makes it evergreen, which is that how-to they are hankering for. That list of 20-30 questions is now 20-30 how-to videos for you to make on here to put out 2 to 3 videos a week for now until the end of time. 5. Have a look at those 20 to 30 videos. Once you publish them, see which ones did well, see which ones got results, see which ones got commented on, what had more views, what had more shares, what had people more engaged. Now write down the ones that got more engaged, the top 5 or 10 of those 20, 30 videos, and drill down further into those topics. Make more of those. Did they really like how you set out your business plan? Then maybe write more business plans for other businesses. Did they really love how they taught to purl or knit? Do a very similar video. Did they really love how you taught them how to beat Crota in Destiny 1? Make more of that video. What you're doing now is you're distilling all of the good bits that they absolutely loved into an even more potent how-to list. Because in my case, if I know that people really wanted to learn how to delete their channel, I then want to teach them how they can delete their channel on mobile. Basically diversify, tweak it just a little bit, add a new year, add a new feature, add a new functionality, add it from a different direction, a different angle, but make the thing that they were wanting an answer for in the first place. 6. Go simple. This is something that I learned very recently. Imagine that you are a complete novice to the world, but you're now fumbling through YouTube and there's still people on there like me teaching you how to create a custom channel URL, how to get more views. I'm not teaching you how to create your account, how to upload your content, how to like, comment, share, subscribe. Go simple. Go really basic, because one day you was that person. You was that person that didn't know how to create that account. You was the person that didn't know what a knitting needle was made out of. You was the person that didn't understand mindfulness. You was the person that didn't understand how to read a book or when to read a book or how audiobooks work. Have a look at your niche. Think of how the basic, the bottom line, the entry level is, and pick them up from day one. Because if you pick them up from day one and help them from day one, by the time they get to day 100, when they've figured out that I've read 1,000 books, now I want to start writing my own book, you've got them hooked already. You already have their loyalty, you already have their intrigue, and you've already made videos that may relate to them. So they can watch the beginning, the intermediate, and the advance all through you. Number 7, playlists and series. Once you've established what they're looking for, now you understand the how-to videos that people want to see from you, why don't you deep dive into a topic? Something that would have been a 10-point bullet point list, why not rip them apart into 10 videos and deep dive into that individually? I've done this in the past with the YouTube algorithm, right here. Basically, I've stepped through every step of the YouTube algorithm. Search, trending, tags, optimization, description, thumbnails. I could have done it in one 17-minute on video, which some people would watch. In fact, I even did a video which was solely in that vein. But some people want to hunt for a very specific feature, a very specific part of a platform, or part of a game, or part of a skill. For example, if you're teaching people how to read 100 books and summarize them and learn and do revision for an exam, that kind of thing, you could do that in one video, or you could break it down into study techniques, speed reading, how to speed read and take notes, how to color code notes, blah, blah, blah. If you break down that one video that you would have made into 7 videos that you do make, and maybe each one of them are longer, people can then actually deep dive into each one of those, gives you more watch time, makes 7 videos that are all how-to based, that are all searchable, that are all evergreen, that all people will find. Plus, it makes the target bigger, because if one person finds one of those videos out of the 7, they might binge watch the rest of them because they happen to find out this really useful video was part 2? I wonder what part 1 was. And the very most important point of this entire video. Yes, you're making how-to content, but be patient. The most successful creators that are on YouTube understand that the long haul game means long. The word long is in long haul for a reason. I've been on YouTube with this channel for coming up to 2 years. It took me around about 1.5 years to hit the first 1,000, and now I'm snowballing with the evergreen how-to content and hurtling towards 5,000 subscribers, gaining 2, 3, 4,000 subscribers in just a matter of 6-7 months. And you can do the same only if you commit to the long term. Make how-to videos for 12 months, reassess, look at the ones that are doing well, rewrite the ones that are doing well and re-record those or make more. If you want to grow, if this is your long-term plan, if this helps your business, if this is your hobby, if this is your dream job, you can't throw 2 months at it and then throw the towel in. You have to be committed, you have to dedicate yourself. Because that dedication is what made me a full-time YouTuber with 3,000 subscribers. I've done a video here. Remember to hit that subscribe button, go out there, start creating.